What's going on, everybody? I'm Ryan. Today we are starting our new Indie 5 Friday, which means we're going to be reviewing indie games. Woo! So a little bit about what this is. This one might be a little bit longer, but we're going to try to aim to make them all 5 minutes. What I do here is I will review indie games that are looking really great and I'm really excited for, but aren't quite ready for a full playthrough yet. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to list off 5 things that I'm excited for about this game. Then I will go through 5 recommendations I have to implement into this game. Finally, I will rank this in my 5 categories, different points, and we'll see how each game does. If they're on here though, rest assured, they're already going to have lots of potential coming into this. How I rank them is just going to be to help developers continue the development in a way that I think would really help them. Now, the first thing I want to show off is companions. Companions are already implemented into the game, and given this is a pre-alpha, they are pretty limited in what they can do. They pretty much just follow you around like you're the hottest shit you've ever seen right now. But as time goes on, they're going to implement lots of cool things. As you can see here, if this bitch would stop walking, they already have slots for equipment, they have stats for health, hunger, and thirst, and they have a command panel, which right now just consists of follow the leader, but I'm sure as time goes on, there's going to be new things implemented to that, which I'm really excited to see. The second thing that they have so far is crafting. Crafting right now is very uninformative, but like I said, pre-alpha, so you got to give it a break. But there's lots of cool things you can craft here, like equipment, weapons. There's also furniture and fortifications. It shows me that soon there is going to be a lot of colony building elements to this game. The next topic I'd like to show off is combat. This game features a variety of weapons already, like... I have to reload my gun. Shit, I'm unprofessional. This game already has a variety of different weapons that you can use to slay zombie feckers. I haven't tested this out yet, but this is an RPG, so I'm assuming you can blow them up. Or maybe not. Pre-alpha. And you can also always have the satisfaction of hacking their faces off. Die, bitch. Die, bitch. Die, bitch. That was a close one. I'm not good at games. Oh shit, he had a helmet. This is going to lead us into our third topic of customization. As you can see from the menu here, I felt like I just saw something run behind him. This game kind of gives me the creeps, not gonna lie. As you can see from the menu here, there are lots of different customization options. You can give them body armor, helmets, pants. I didn't do that in the right order, but if you didn't notice, I didn't notice. And you can also shave his beard off on command, except... Okay, I guess he likes to keep his beard today. Oh, shit. Well, I guess today we're going pink. Going into our fourth topic, we have the survival element of this game. This game has lots of different elements of survival. You have to protect yourself with the weapons, but then you also have to take care of your physical health, your thirst, and your hunger, which can make surviving in the wasteland that much harder. Help me, Bertha, please. I may have said that number 5 was number 4, but we're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. I'm new to this, okay? Now I'm going to go into 5 recommendations that I would focus on / add to the game, given it were my own. The first thing that I really think you guys should continue to improve on is the companions. The companion system is really cool, and I really like that there's slots to add equipment and different stats for your companions. Now, I know this is in pre-alpha, so there's not much to it yet, but when the time comes, I would really love to have the ability to give your... Oh shit, that scared the shit out of me. I'd love to have the ability to give your companions different commands to command a little army around the map, and I'd love to also be able to have the companions do work for me if there is going to be a lot in the colony building aspect, which is my second recommendation. I think really focusing on the colony builder aspect of this game is going to set it apart from other zombie survival games. If I can set up my base and then go around the map and collect companions who have their own individual backstories, I would really think it was awesome if I could send them to do jobs for me, send them back to my base to guard the base, give them the commands to come follow me around, but really focusing on that base aspect of having a home base where you can send them and leave them or go to get them from would really make a cool addition to this game. My third suggestion is multiplayer. Now, you guys haven't said anything about this as far as the studio that is creating this game. But I would love to see multiplayer, to get a couple of my friends and make a squad where we have our spawns in our base or whatever, and go raid other people's bases or fight wars against other people with our NPCs and our friends. I think that would be really, really cool, fighting over resources and lands amidst the zombie apocalypse, and it would really give it a Walking Dead vibe. So that's another thing I would really like to see. Another thing I think you guys could add is different varieties of enemies. Some enemies that run, some that walk, some that explode, maybe some that summon other zombies. Creating new enemies would make it a lot harder to survive, and it would add a new aspect to the game that would give it diversity. My final recommendation is that you really focus on those kill animations for the zombies and for people. I think that adding different swing types for the characters, improving on those animations for shooting guns and the impact it has when it hits them, which I've already seen on their Instagram page, which if you want to check it out, the link is below. They are already working on this, so I am really excited to see what they come up with. They have now where if you shoot the zombies in the arm, eventually their arm's gonna fall off, and I think that is really, really cool and adds a aspect of realism to the game. So we're gonna go into our 5 categories. So these categories that I'll be presenting each episode consist of 5 different things that relate to the game and how I feel it is now and what I think it can do in the future. The first category I'm going to go over is potential, and this category represents how well I think this game has the potential of doing, and for that I gave it a 10. I think this game has a really bright future if the developer continues to put as much care as he already has into it. I think this game could be one of the top games in a year or two's time whenever he does complete it, and I'm very, very excited to see how it does and how it progresses in the future. The next category is graphics completed, and that represents how well I think the graphics look now compared to how well I think they're going to look whenever the game is done, or should look. For that, I gave it a 5. I think that this is a really good base game, and I think it looks pretty nice for a pre-alpha. But I think if this game's going to do well, it needs to sharpen up those graphics a little bit better. Maybe not pink helmets. No, I'm just playing. I know that's a glitch, but I think that as of right now, this looks really good, especially the environment. I think if you're going to focus on graphics, maybe just sharpening up the characters in this game and giving them a little bit more definition would really just send those graphics over the top and bring appeal. The environment looking good is a really big step in the right direction, but I think to bring the game home, you really have to have characters and monsters that are scary and strike fear and give a sense of heroicism. As far as music completed, I put 9. Honestly, it could be a 10. The music sounds really, really good right now. I'm not sure if you made this music or where it came from, but I really, really enjoy the music. And real quick, I'll let you guys listen. And that's just a quick little sample of what their music consists of. But I think it's really, really awesome. I think that it strikes fear. It gives a sense of being ominous and that you are in a land that is full of monsters and it's a broken society. So as far as the music goes, great job. The next category I put is gameplay complete, and that is how close is it to having a main story or all of the elements that it should have in the game. For that, I put a 5. I think this game is going to have a really great storyline, especially seeing this environment and all of the different places. As you can see here on the map, there's a variety of different places that you can discover and go to. Hey bitch, back off. I think as of right now, it's clearly not finished just because it's in pre-alpha. But when the time comes, I think that this story is going to be really well fleshed out and exciting. I also, in this category, would love to see that multiplayer, but that's just if you can make it happen. Even without the multiplayer, I think this game is going to do really, really well. And my final category is how much am I looking forward to it personally. Me, personally, I give it a 9. I'm not usually huge on these kind of games, but talking about all of the potential that this game has really does get me excited for it. As of right now, it couldn't hold my attention for very long, but I really am interested in seeing what happened to this world, why it's this way, what I can do with companions in the future, what can I build in the future, and it's gonna be enough to make me come back, and I would love to show this on my channel whenever the time comes. So developer, hats off to you. Fantastic job on this game. Really like what you've got going on, and I'm really excited. Keep me in the loop, keep me updated, and tell me when you have a full version, or at least close to a full version, that I can show off, and we will be happy to show your game off on our channel when the time comes. Other than that, guys, I really appreciate you guys for watching. Tell me how you liked this. If you guys like these, we'll do them more often. Maybe not every single Friday, but I would like to do these as many Fridays as I can. If you're a developer with a really small game that's not quite there, but you're looking for support from my community or other communities, be sure you share your game with me, and I'll check it out and see if it's something that I can put on Indie 5 Fridays. I really appreciate everybody for watching. I hope you guys are excited about this game as much as I am, and I will see you guys next time.